Hello, and welcome back to Ash and Blood. Where we last left our adventurers, they stumbled upon a town in the Ashen Lands. And this town has held several secrets, one of them being a trial to one of the sins, a set of, could say, evil gods, ones that represent one of the many extremities of sins around the world. You are in the trial of avarice, one of greed. You have completed 2 total trials, the one of the snake, the one of the dragon. The map is yours, May.
So there's
Well, that took longer than expected.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to rest for a little bit, or you want to go on to the next one?
Let's go to the next one.
Agreed.
We got this. What could go wrong? Escape Room 2.0? Come on.
What's an escape room?
Right, my bad.
Sounds a wonderful
This
idea.
this one was magic, right?
Magic.
Magic room,
Let's get over with it.
Fine.
Well,
To walk up
beat
to the door,
Whoops.
the door
Yep.
unlocks. You may enter. Upon entering this room, you see an altar with an orb that has what seems to be claws keeping it to the table. On the left-hand side, you see a swirl of energy, and on the right-hand side, you see another swirl of energy. I'm actually going to light up the room so you all can see.
Oh boy.
So we can blindly run into the energies or look at the orb.
You can roll me Arcana for what they represent and what they are. You can make an investigation check on the table as well.
This is just using intelligence.
Why does it say
Ooh,
oof?
I see. I understand magic now. I gain a level on sorcerer. Just kidding. I became a nerd.
Overnight. Well. Okay. Okay, Dagon's investigating. Okay, everyone else is Arcana. Although you don't see it at first. You have seen similar things like energy that kind of spews like that. This is chaos. This is energy that can't be controlled, but can be, well, not so much controlled, but can be flowed through people, more than likely. It is of the void. On the other side is more of the opposite. Pure energy that has been calmed. Not as volatile. The altar ahead of you holds a strange orb that seems to be almost empty. There's a hole at the top. Dagon, what deeds? Okay.
Yeah, you won.
Okay, this is gonna be very funny. I'm checking languages right now.
Oh. I only know Common, Southern Common, and
Okay.
Greenskin.
I speak fish.
You don't understand the language, but you do know what language it is. It is Abyssal.
I have
Oh.
a pistol.
Hmm.
Did anybody speak Abyssal?
Am I able
Yeah.
to understand it or
Yeah.
read it?
For sure.
Cool. What's it say?
Right. As you walk up to the altar, it reads this. To create balance, you need both chaos and calm. Create a surge and try to hone it somewhere else. Gather energy of the purest kind and place it in the orb. Grab the chaos of its purest kind and bring it to the orb.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we need to gather the energies from both sides of the room and put them in the orb somehow.
Can we pick up the orb?
Yeah, I wonder actually. That's a good question. What
You
happens if I
do-
try and grab the orb?
So you see that it has like 5 claws, like kind of like holding it, but as you pick it up, it's not attached to the table at all.
See, I
But
wasn't
there
sure
is
if
a
it was-
groove in the altar that is a partial cylinder to hold the orb there.
Okay,
And
so
there's
I can
also there's runic runes and also strange angular lines at the very bottom of it.
Ooh. That's cool.
How heavy is it?
Not very heavy. You
Like-
can easily pick it up. It's
Easily
like
pick it up and toss it across the room?
it's like a pound maybe, or a few pounds.
Please don't yeet it.
Well, I was thinking, what if we fill it in one pool and then yeet it across to the other pool?
Oh, that could be smart. One person on one end of the room, the other on the other, and we just like travel it across, right?
How far is that? That's like 300 feet.
So what happens if we span out at like 40 feet apart each and just
About-
try and like football it across the room?
It's about 200
Rugby it
feet.
across the room.
It's about 200 feet from hole to hole.
So
Yeah.
Hmm.
About 190.
My question is, which energy should we try putting into the orb first?
the most pure one. So I say calm.
Is calm the one on the left or right?
Right.
I think the most pure energy is violence. Should we try punching it?
Well, before we do, let me try and interact with one of them. This is a...
Now, is it an empty pool or is it just like a pool with a bottom? Or is it just like bottomless?
I'm gonna start walking over this way.
I'm gonna walk over that way.
Would I be able to sort of
Garyuu,
make an
going to the
Arcana
other
check
side.
on the
Stop here for a
the
second.
bowl of
Garyuu.
energy?
I'll have you guys stop here. Hey, as you get closer, the energy is getting more volatile. Extremely. Well, at least to the casters. You can sense the energy almost pulling you towards it. If you can cast magic innately, or have some way of casting magic in general, you feel this energy pulling you. The energy just pulls and grabs at you. But not enough that it makes you... It's almost like being almost drawn towards it, being like a outer force kind of pushing you towards it. At least that's what it feels like. Dagon and
You
King
said
don't
there's-
feel any different, but Serle is actually does have innate magic. That's why they feel this, and Kaval as well.
You said there's
feel that too?
runes on this, right?
There's runes
Uh,
and angular lines.
Being a rune knight, can I read them?
Mm-hmm. You actually can read it. These runes are celestial in nature.
I can speak celestial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step back this if you don't mind. It's kind of make me nauseous, and not in a fun way either.
Uh-oh.
On the
You
right.
said this was a trial of magic, correct?
Yes.
Oh. I think just to be safe, I shouldn't try and cast any magic in this room. It's I don't really know what match can happen with
Wait,
two
you can
magic
cast
mixed,
magic?
but
I didn't know you were a nerd.
I've been flying for most of our fights.
You thought the man just had wings?
I don't know.
On my
he-
feet?
So
I don't know your race.
this is a trial of magic. Then I'm not gonna use any magic. I'm just gonna walk up. I'm gonna hold the orb into like put it like over or in the energy here and see if I get a reaction.
Hey. As you hold the orb ahead into the magic, you see green. you see green, white,
Okay.
orange, blue, black, gold, and sorry, and one more. It's more silver. And then you see a almost purple one that is the least active. Actually, seeing as you are innately able to understand magic a little bit, can you roll me Arcana with Wisdom?
Sure. Arcana with wisdom, yeah? I want to cry.
It's okay. It's you see a small, very thin tether that leads to the other side of the room.
Is it of the
From
room?
that purple energy that's slowly swirling around inside. But there is a
So, since I can see it, does it look like it's solid, or does it look like it's ethereal
Energy.
kind of deal? Where
ethereal
Yeah,
energy.
right. Cool.
You can guess that they represent elements.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I shall step back a little bit, and I shall start telling people that their portals are tethered together between energy, and then there's something connecting them because, well, the tether's connecting them, sorry, and then we might have to. I don't even know, man. This is
What if-
crazy.
Can
I'm
you
just
see
like-
the connection?
Yeah, I think so because the
They
Arcana,
can point
right?
it
I can see
out
that. Yeah.
Those of you who are innate with magic can see it more clearly than
Cabal,
others without
come over here.
magic.
I need your help for a second.
Fine.
Can you see this tether? Then I just point to like the energy going from one portal to the other in the room.
Yes.
Would I be able to see it?
As you are a bard, your bards are, I would say, more akin to wizards, as they are more innate, more natural to magic and everything. So yes, you would be able to see the tether a lot more clearly than they can, as they're seeing like very thin lines. You're seeing like actual magic strands coming out.
You see that?
Out to you.
Plus, I
That's
would say
connect-
it's hard to miss.
Yeah, they're connecting the portals. We got to do something with that, but I'm not sure what.
Do we
You
have to
have that orb, right?
Yeah, let's see here. I guess I'll just start walking across the room. I'll head to the other portal. What's the worst that could go wrong?
Oh, that's never a good thing to say.
What did these runes say again?
Oh yes, right. That's right. What were the runes?
One of the purest. So the runes, as I was gonna get to, sorry, I was just helping them out. I forgot. Almost. Hey, just hold up, Serle. Okay. The runes on the right-hand side. Say, magic purest to the form of gods, given to mortals. On the left-hand side, magic that gods can't even control, magic of the astral, volatile, wild, untamable magic.
I don't want to mess with these. I don't understand magic. My brain hurts. Can't
I
we just
feel you.
punch stuff?
So,
Punched up?
as you get
We
to
need
this
punch
side,
these?
it's worse than last time.
Is it, like,
It's not
heavier
that
feeling
it
or more
feels like
chaotic?
it's going to drag you in. It's
Ooh.
sparking with energy as you walk closer. It's they can see the energy sparking out as you're getting closer. As you step closer, you feel energy inside your body start sparking, and you start seeing energy start like these sparks coming off of the cloud and everything start sparking across
Okay.
your body, not affecting you or damaging you, but you see it
Is-
sparking across you. During this moment, if you cast magic, you will wild surge and cause a random wild magic event.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
fuck no.
Not cantrips, just like actual magic. But I don't think you have cantrips. You have beast, sense, and speak with animals,
I was
which are
gonna say-
both spells.
And there's nothing around to use that on right now, so I can't even try and like something fucky magic event here.
As you
So,
step
could-
closer,
could you go- Could one of you guys touch the strands too, or is it just you
That's
able to see them?
Try.
it's like on the
I-
ceiling.
That's what I was trying to acquire about, if it was energy or an actual solid item or not, because I was gonna try and potentially do something with it, but Nikki said it was energy, so I don't know if we can touch it or not.
Hmm.
I can
Sometimes
try.
metaphysical objects, depending on specific
That is
things.
true.
Some
Kaval could try.
creatures can
Would I be able to?
touch.
I mean, I can fly. I can touch it.
Would I know if I would be able to grasp this thread of magic,
Hmm,
or if I do, would it have any sort of long-term effect?
well, seeing how it is a strand of wild magic leading to the chaotic side of the area, you don't know.
Oh, I'm still on the calm side.
Mm-hmm. The tether is leading to the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah, let's just grab the orb and make
Uh,
it touch
as you-
the thread.
As you get here, Cyril, it is.
Mhm.
If you step closer, it'll be unbearable.
Okay, so I'm
You
feeling like I'm at
believe
my limit
you will
kind of deal,
start
right?
getting magic sickness if you walk closer. You could feel like you can feel it starting to actually like make you feel awful.
I'm gonna back up a couple steps then. Huh. So if that's the case, how do we get the orb?
So this magic thread is connecting two energies, right? Let's just grab the orb and touch the thread with it.
All right. Well, I'll give. Where are you then? So you're up in the sky over there, right? I'll have to walk back across to bring you the orb so you can fly up with it.
I can't see it though. Where's the thread?
Oh, the thread's just it's straight across the
Can you
room.
go back
It's just
there for a
along
sec?
the ceiling.
Apologies.
No problem. Kaval, as you step close as you feel possible to this orb, you see the energy start wisping around you. All the colors I describe as wisps literally floating around your body right now.
And that's green, white,
As
orange,
you-
black, blue, gold, silver, right?
Yes, and as you put your hand out to like pick up one, it stays in your hand. And if you let go of it and let it continue to flow, it flows again. And it's literally just circling around you, all these colors.
Hmm.
Except for the volatile one. The volatile one still stays within the clouds. Still tethered and moving around about. But unwavered by your presence.
And I'll grab the orb.
Make me an Arcana check with Wisdom, Kaval. Or actually, I don't think it'll matter. just make your Arcana check. Sorry.
Okay.
Nice.
16.
Okay. That's really good. 16. You think you figured it out. You can manipulate these energies of magic, each of them different varieties of magic. Based on what you were just told, it's asking for the purest of magic. Well, what is pure to a god?
Hmm. I'm gonna try and grab one of the wisps of energy and just hold it in my hand as I walk across the orb.
Right. As you hold it, the one you're holding stays with you. I'm gonna do... Second.
Grab the black one.
Grab the blue one. This one sparks with lightning. And kind of hear almost a soft sound that crackles from it. Almost like thunder. You hold the energy. Hear arcane of thunder and lightning.
It's a neat trick. What was the orb?
So I just start flying and try to touch the thread with the orb. Yeah.
You touch the thread with the orb?
That's what I'm trying to do.
I guess you could get pointed in the rough direction.
I just point up. It's up there. There's the thread.
I can grab you with me.
Ooh, will you be able to carry me though? Well, I
They
have
have
the orb
20
and
strength.
everything. Oh, let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come
yeah,
with you.
yeah. We just start flying in the room.
I can show you the world.
The two strongest guys just pick each other up.
I got you, honey. Let's go.
Suplexing each other, that's how they fly.
Alright. As you lift Serle up, and Serle seeing the thread very carefully, you hold the orb up to it, and it passes through.
Okay.
But as your hands are near it, it starts wrapping around your fingers and going down your arm.
Oh.
It
Okay.
feels the same as when you were inside the room, but much closer.
Did it work?
Like the next to the other portal, like
You feel
unbearable
like if you
magic?
cast magic, it will cause a magic surge.
Okay.
Here, I may have something for the orb. Did you come down
Oh.
here?
Alright.
Alright.
Excellent.
So I land, I pull the orb out and hold it in front of Caval.
I'm going to place the blue spark in
Ooh.
the orb.
Smart.
As you place
There
it
you
in
accuse
the
me of being
orb.
smart.
Alright.
Does that do anything?
As you place it in the orb, it makes the orb glow blue. And it absorbs the energy as it spreads into the glass. You see it kind of glow like a pulse. Every once in a while with the blue light sparking through it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like there's clouds and lightning sparking through this orb now.
Ooh.
Whenever I was over there, I saw colors. Blue, silver, green, amber. Were there any colors like that on your side?
What have I noticed on the other side? Any colors?
The
Nikki?
other side seemed to have just been one color. Seemed to have been just the strands that it was connected to.
Okay, so on the other side there was just strands, and the closer you get to it, the magic feels more unbearable.
Like the
Wild,
other orb, or does it feel like it's
uncontrolled.
It's just too much, yeah.
interesting?
So I'm wondering then, do we need all of the colors and little like lights you've seen? Do we need to put them in the orb?
I think so. That's what it feels
Mhm.
like.
I'm gonna start walking back this way, towards the other one.
Alright. You walk closer,
So what do we
and
do?
as
Do
you
we
are
just
able to...
yeet it in?
So while I'm over here, can I see the lights he was talking about?
Yeah, all of you can.
Cool. I'm gonna extend my hand and grab one of the lights. I'll grab gold, I guess, and try putting gold into the ball.
Alright. The gold goes into the sphere, and you see bright, radiant light.
Okay.
The blue still sparks, partially.
I'll grab orange and then try and put orange in it as well, and see if they just keep adding to each other.
And I'll grab silver, the best color, obviously.
As you put fire in, the orb starts to glow brightly, and then dim, almost like an instant, as there's no colors in it now.
I'm lost. I wonder.
Maybe we should do this in a order.
Yeah,
I will revert back to one of the hints. What is pure to a god?
Radiant, right? So we should put gold in first.
The wisps reappear in the strange ethereal storm.
I'll hold my hand out again, grab the gold one, and put the gold in first.
Alright. As you put the gold one in, it sparks with light, radiant light. And the orb is now golden and glowing.
Yeah. Now put everything else in.
So I'll just grab another color and start putting it in and see what happens.
Alright.
I'll grab blue again.
You put the lightning in again? The lightning goes
Yeah.
in and sparks and creates sparking clouds. A lot more volatile than before. Every once in a while, sometimes they spark gold.
Alright, that'll
Yeah.
pretty show.
Let's put the remaining 5 in.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'll just grab one of the colors and start holding it up to the orb to see if it'll go in.
Just a moment.
also
you're good.
grab one.
Hmm.
I'll grab one,
Green.
put it in, and be like,
One.
wow.
Orange.
My precious.
Can I even grab them?
As you put the fire one in again, same
think
thing
so.
happens.
Oh, so fire takes it out.
What is pure to a god?
Hmm.
I've
And
never
what is
been a
seen as
god. Don't know.
chaos to others?
Nothingness, maybe?
God? I'll start praying. I'm like, what's pure to you?
All right. Think of this. Think of nature as chaos and gods as like prideful beings that would see other things as more pure than things. So radiant is correct as being more pure.
Let's just put fire, and fire seems to stop it, so maybe if we put it in first, it cannot stop shit.
Lightning and fire would be seen as nature and chaos.
Hmm.
Necrotic? Is there necrotic in there? Black? Maybe? Death? Death is also natural, though. What the hell?
So there's green,
Death
white,
is natural
orange,
and
blue,
pure,
black,
though.
gold, silver is what we have for wisp around us.
There are 8 colors, each represent. Yeah.
Hmm.
Silver. What's silver? What does it represent?
Winds
no
and
idea.
forces of nature. They're calming, but they're also controllable. They're not chaotic.
Man, I don't understand. You guys experiment. I'm going to the other side.
Look who needs a nerd now. So
What
if
the
it's
hell is
based on
this?
what is order, maybe we just leave out the energies that are chaotic.
Yeah.
All right.
Do
I'll grab
gold.
whatever I think would be wind, the silvery one,
Yep.
and put it in.
Mhm.
You put the silver one in, and it paints the bowl silver with a almost like it's flowing.
Hmm.
What was the other color again? That would be the other one.
Gold.
Yeah, I'll put gold in for radiant.
It creates a bright light, and you see now flowing gold and silver, almost like streamlines.
Okay, take it to the portal. It might be good.
Hmm. What were the colors again? Gold, silver, black, green, blue, orange.
White.
White. Yep.
Sorry, it's
White, I
pink there,
assumed
confused.
was cold.
And then there's the volatile one, which is purple. That one also represents chaos. So I will actually give you guys this. So
What's black? What does it represent?
Hmm.
Would
Black
life
does
be
pretty
cons-
empty. Sorry, go ahead, King.
I was gonna say, would life be something the gods consider precious?
that would be radiant.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put in white.
You'll put in white? Ah.
Yeah.
As you put in water. So. As you put in water, it flows. causing white streams every once in a while, and solid forms inside. It seems still stable.
This might... Maybe this would work. I'll put in gold now.
Gold was already put in. It's
I thought it
gold,
was
silver,
silver
and
was
white
already
right
put
now.
in.
No, I put gold in.
Yep.
Ah, my apologies.
Gold, silver, and white have been put in.
I'll put in green.
You put in green, a flash of light, and it turns blank again. Colors return.
Damn it.
You were so close.
Put in gold, silver, white, and then blue again.
As you put all of those together, it causes Alright. As it flows again in the same order that you put it in. As you put the lightning one in, you watch it spark across all of it and change to blue. Lightning seems to be very chaotic.
Did it work?
I can give you the I'll give you the hint. Well, necrotic would be the as death is natural and to gods is pure. It's part of the flow and natural way of
the
life.
antithesis. Fuck.
It's all good. But acid, poison, lightning, and fire are all seen as more chaotic and less controllable forces of nature. Sure, some can harness, but it's not complete, as nature is free. It's,
Okay, I'll put gold, silver, black, and white in.
Alright, as you put all four in, the orb glows with
That's the
all
magic number.
four energies at once flowing together. And the top seals. And the orb solidifies into an
Alright,
eye.
let's go. Let's yeet it. Let's yeet it into the chaos one.
This
Yep.
is a casting focus now.
So,
Garyuu,
Another caster. Can I get closer?
Garyuu, as you walk closer, you feel a tingling energy in your body. You know what it is.
So this shit is what we're supposed to put
As you
in,
get
right?
very close, you see the energies crawling across your body, fully, but almost like it's trying to go past you, as if Oh, actually, it wraps around your tools.
My tools.
Mm-hmm.
Leave my
Oh.
spear alone. Walks away.
As you walk away, the energy leaves and sparks off.
Serle, before you yeet it into the portal, whatever the hell that is, can I try something with the orb?
Yeah,
As you
for sure.
consistently walk back and forth, it keeps doing that. But as you get closer back and forth, you feel yourself starting to feel exhausted for some reason. As if something is sapping you.
I'll take the orb from Serle and put it back on the pedestal.
As you put it on the pedestal, the right-hand side glows. All the angular lines glow brightly in a golden arcs, as if there's golden lines, like almost like circuits sliding through the altar, glowing the runes that are there. Runes that represent life, balance, and control. As well as death.
Is the orb still sealed, or it has been emptied?
The orb is still an orb. It is glowing, though.
Well, that's something at least.
Make me a perception check. As the energy peers across the room from one side to the other, as you put the orb down, you notice that the energy is almost every once in a while sparking and crawling near the center where the orb is. Almost drawn to it, in a way.
Now we punch it.
You have an orb of control, able to control many things.
Gonna take the orb again.
Okay. The runes stay glowing. As you get about there, the magic trailing across you normally would be crawling across your body, making you feel ill. At the moment, it seems to be more focused on the orb. This orb will cause wild surges, not you.
Does it seem like I would be able to pull stuff from the swirling mass into the orb?
It's crawling from the swirling mass towards the orb and wrapping around it.
Get closer.
Eat it!
As you get closer, the energy is more intense. Some of it slowly crawling to your hands. But not too much.
Alright, how do you propose we get some of this energy into the orb?
Eat it.
My strength? You mad?
Okay, I can eat it.
Are we sure that's really a good idea here?
Got any other ideas?
King has good strength.
So I was asking, maybe we use the orb instead of just, possibly break it? Sealing ourselves in here?
Ooh.
You know what, I hand the orb over.
The orb glows with
okay,
energy. Magical
okay, let's
energy,
use the
so
orb, then.
intense, Garyuu. You've never felt before. You've seen magic casted on the battlefield, among other things, but this is so much more. Almost as like when the king unleashed one of his high-leveled spells. This is intense.
What was it again? I'll point towards Kalavar and say, heal.
Heal? What?
Yeah, that's what they say when they use healing word.
Are you
Oh, wait.
fucking drunk right now?
They also do some hint stuff. Wait, let me try remembering it. Let me do some hint shit. He doesn't understand magic.
Roll me Arcana.
Okay.
You just start spouting random phrases and words, and you wave the orb around crazily. And you tap your feet a few times. And you put the orb forward. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
I don't understand magic.
Are you right over there, Garyuu?
Yeah, I mean, this I didn't expect it to work, but I tried.
Here, let me cast heal on you.
Sure, go.
And I just make like sparks erupt from his quote unquote wounds. There, you're healed.
You are a shitty healer.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Is that an invitation or a request?
Invitation.
Hmm.
Now that the glowing runes, do they say anything else?
Yeah. Balance, control, life, and death. That's what the runes represent that are glowing right now. With the
Yeah.
angular lines connecting them to the center.
Maybe we should put the orb back in, then cast the magic.
And what would that solve?
I think I'm preferring yeet it back in.
Alright, let's eat it.
We're gonna just throw it.
Hmm.
Or someone can walk in with it, I guess.
Yeah, that works. I will. Does Garyuu have it, or did he place it back in pedestal?
I
I
think
mean, I have it.
Garyuu still has it. He hasn't taken it off.
May I?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm gonna try and sort of wrap some of the energies around the orb so that it stays with the orb.
Yep. The orb has extreme magic flying around it, and it seems to be the focal point. If you were to cast magic through this focus, you would not be the center or target.
Do it.
And as I move away, does the energy stay or does it go?
The energy lessens. The closer you are, the more it leaks onto your body.
Right. Fuck.
Imagine if we had no caster here.
Oh, you could still do
Fuck.
stuff.
Yeah.
I say we just tie a rope around the orb and throw the orb in.
Well, how about we just dangle it in? Garyuu can still fly, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That way we don't fully lose the orb. You know what I mean?
I'm conscious of it just hitting the ground and smashing.
Goes right through the
Energy just hits the ground and shatters. We're all screwed.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I'll have a way to TPK though, but. Alright, I'll
Indeed.
just start taking my 50 feet of rope and just start to tie it around the orb.
Alright. You tie it around the orb. Pretty well. Alright.
Here you go, Garyuu.
Alright. Grab it. And start flying.
Nearly books it to the other end of the room.
yeah, like
I'm just gonna back up just a little bit here. Try my
Dangle
As
it
you
in.
fly above, a storm drawn to you, still sparking energy towards, at first, the orb. But being as the orb getting closer and closer as you lower it down, the energy crawls up the rope and starts coursing into your body.
Guys, I don't think this is working. I mean, I can't do anything with it. Can I do like an Arcana check to see what's happening with the magic?
Yes.
Come on, my +0.
You don't know, but it's super chaotic. It's sparking across you, and you feel the energy. You've never really felt energy like this before, except for maybe being around magic casters, but not this intense. Is this what casters feel like?
It lacks order, I assume.
Yes.
What did we put in?
Oh, I have a stupid idea. Try channeling the energy in your to me.
To you?
Yes.
How am I supposed to do that?
I want to say
Yes.
focus check. If you can
Focus.
concentrate real hard.
Okay, so con check?
Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Choo!
Wasn't
Kerchoo. Did I hear a kerchoo?
Something like that.
Alright. With a 19 constitution, you concentrate. And you feel the energy in the storm. All of you see the energy start sparking out wildly.
It's different.
And a spark flies out towards Cabal.
I try to catch it.
You try to catch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like I have to leave for 30 seconds.
I'm gonna say charisma saving throws. That's your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
If that doesn't work, I have an idea.
24.
As you capture the energy, it is volatile as extremely. You believe any magic, even casted by you, or someone close to you, would cause a massive surge.
I'm back.
Garyuu, put the orb back in the pedestal.
Yeah, alright. Flies towards this fight.
The orb stops sparking, but is still
Pulls the
glowing.
orb and lands the ground. Right, so putting it back in.
You put it back in.
The moment it's back in, I'm going to try to channel the chaotic energy into the orb.
Ah. What spell would you like to cast to cause this surge?
Um,
I'm asking whether or not what leveled spell. Like, do you want to do first, second, or third?
I will do... I will do Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay. Awesome. At 3rd level. Not centered at you. Centered at that.
Entered on the orb.
Oh boy. As magic sparks outwards and wraps around the orb, sending a massive spark of energy blasting outwards, blinding you all.
My eyes!
Be really pissed if I just killed the whole party.
That's really funny. As it sparks with energy, the runes on the left-hand side all glow. Nature, chaos, entropy, and
die.
will. As the orb glows, the eye moves and looks towards you all. Congratulations. You please this sin. Your trials are going well, mortals. It seems that, even with chances of the abilities of magic, one is not greedy in taking it all. Instead, wanting to balance it. Some mages would not be like you in your places. I would have seen mages grab that magic and leave. The purest of all.
That was an option?
It was. You could see.
That was an option.
Caval could very seriously just take the magic with him and walk away. He did for a bit, but he put it in the orb.
Okay.
It seems that greed is not in any of your hearts. The blinding light recedes, and you all teleport back to the middle of the room.
The butt touching begins.
No.
As another flame lights a brazier.
Pretty done.
Alright. Let's do the last one.
Should we take a short rest in case we need to, in case we get pulled into anything here?
I'm not that hurt.
Not about hurt, it's about resting.
I have my abilities up.
I don't. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay then.
If I don't...
You hear a voice, not sure where from, but disembodied. You can rest here. There's nothing bad in my trials. Until you complete them.
Trap.
Once you complete, there's one last trial.
Long rest. I say we take a long rest then. Get all of our shit back. Then we're gonna have to fight?
Time.
From that message, whoever was talking to us, was it God? Hello, God? Was that you?
It's slow here.
Oh, hey. Yeah, how's it going? So, yeah, I'm up for either a short or a long rest.
It's a short rest or two.
Well, if we're resting, I guess we'll do our own thing.
You can light read, you can just relax for a moment. It isn't exactly like taking a nap or anything, it's just resting your legs and arms for a moment.
Just taking a breather.
Yeah. Doritos and Mountain Dew break.
I'll use second wind first.
Second wind before you rest.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna look at the talisman.
So, on a side note, you're talking about you have a way to the team kill the party, right? Nikki, what's the explosive range on the pipe bomb that I lift?
20 feet?
Hey guys,
Or 15,
everyone come in for a group hug.
It's one of the two.
Come in for a group hug real quick, guys. TPK us all real quick. No, I'm not gonna.
The trial ahead is of those
I'll murder them.
kings and pharaohs. Are you
Would
like
I be
the
able to-
thieves, or are you respectful of those of the dead?
You sounded so quiet there.
During the short rest, would I be able to take a look at the sheet music I got as a reward?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot you got that.
Yeah. Let's see what I get.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah. Spell. So this is a spell you can actually like learn and everything, so you know.
Oh, that's huge.
Okay. Be very good. I will take the hour to learn it with the viol. Because I think if I played the bagpipes in here for an hour straight, I would just be dead by the end of it.
I'm like, I have this shield now. I don't want to use it.
True.
But I want to know what it is.
Ah, okay. Sorry. You get a spell called Enhanced Greed. You detect precious metals, gems, and jewelry within 60 feet of you. You do not discern their exact location, only presence and direction. Location is revealed if you are within 10 feet. Enhanced Greed penetrates barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot stone, 1 inch of common metal, thin a sheet of lead, 3 feet of dirt or wood or whatever. And at higher levels, you can continuously make it longer. This is actually meant for, it's a joke. A way to enhance someone's greed. But this actually can still be used rather than for one's own interests, but for others as well. A trust.
Can we attune stuff during a short rest?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You can attune to items during a short rest.
I'm gonna try to attune to the shield. I don't have anything like identify, so I just wanna attune and understand what it does.
It seems like a normal shield for the most part. But its significance isn't lost. This seems to be a piece of a set without its missing part. It isn't complete.
A heart.
There seems to be a set of shields once used by a warrior. Shields that they once threw and that could return, but only if they were together, as they were almost like magnetized.
Oh no. Alright. I think I have walked into something I don't want to, but I have a shield now, I guess. It's cool.
That's cool, yeah.
As you all rest yourselves. So close to the end.
Right. Ready to do this?
I am.
Very well. As you step up to the scarab ahead of you. The king starts munching on eyeballs.
Gets distracted because he's eating, gets left behind.
As you all approach the door opens to a room full of sarcophaguses and coffins, urns, and other things spread about.
Ooh, grave robber time. I mean, I wonder what this room's about.
Man. Please don't harm the dead.
As you walk into the room filled with several central pieces of grand stonework. Masonry.
Let's see. Is there any writing on the sarcophagi?
Mm-hmm.
I assumed.
Upon this sarcophagus, you see a name, King Ariandal. King of the wise wolves, the wise fox kin, the Caterna. On the top one here, King Urian. May his tyranny be laid to rest. This one here, King Dales. May his pride not be his downfall. May his people bring him strength once again. Dagon, the one you walk up to, you see reads, the Pharaoh King Arak II.
What about this one down here?
That one says, one second. Oh, thank you, computer. You're funny. There we are. Had to grab, and it's not there. Nice. Sorry, so many names. Ah, here we go. Pharaoh King Arios. May his reign be short, as this one bides fate.
Well, he did, so it was short.
Actually, some of these people are actually not even dead, but are suspected to be dead. King, you see it says king on most of these. You're muted, by the way.
For me?
In this room, these coffins, these sarcophaguses, are so well constructed and nice. The engravings on them seem to be of different things. Some of joy and wanting of progress, and some of bitter. Perhaps these ones. The way this room is strained about, it seems you may choose. You will have to choose between something. Some of these kings represent tyrants and evil people. Some of these represent hope and perhaps a better life for those lesser ones who kept people below them rather than them as equals.
Let's not mess with anything and leave. Isn't that what we are supposed to do? Not to grave robber? Yeah, that sounds right. I'll try to open the door.
You attempt to... Oh, sorry. You attempt to open the door, and the door doesn't budge for a moment.
Ah.
Wouldn't be
That's
that
too much.
easy. But I like your thinking.
Okay, how many are there?
Make me history checks, all of you. You can make them with wisdom if your int isn't very good.
+0 in both, so it doesn't really matter.
Bro, I really I barely remember my own name. How am I supposed to remember what happened a few years ago?
So there's 5 of these and 5 of us. If we can't leave them without opening them, let's just open them all at the same time.
That might be a good idea.
Be too counterproductive. Was the trial do not rob the dead, and we're immediately going to... I suppose technically you have something there.
Is it about opening them and not taking anything and closing them? They all seem to be related to greed.
Is there anything else on the lower sarcophagus, or is it just King so-and-so? Like no year of death or anything?
Pharaoh King, no year of death. This one does, though. This one has a year of death of...
So...
12...
Is there a reason why this one's eyes are glowing down here?
Hmm?
Is there a reason why this sarcophagus eyes are glowing on the bottom one? Since he's not dead?
No, it's just the assets, sorry.
Raid boss emerges.
Okay.
That's why there wasn't a death date.
Was she?
So if we're gonna open them at the same time...
Yeah. I say we open these.
These ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Do the other ones have a date on them?
Yes, okay.
Sorry, what were you saying, Dagon?
Do the other coffins have dates on them?
No, only the one does. The one at the bottom doesn't, I think, unless these two do. That's what... Oh yeah, that's a good point, actually. Do these ones have a date on it, Nikki? Nikki's asking?
Urian's does. Year... Year 51 after the calamity.
Ooh.
Slain by an Asvarian.
So this one doesn't. These two have a date. How about these other two?
King
Do
Arios?
they have one?
Present. King, the king of the wise foxes. Deceased. Year 2000 before calamity.
Okay, let's just open the ones who don't have a date then. It's not grave robbery if they are not dead.
That's true. I mean,
Technically, it's archaeology.
Village. Yes, yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's
I
archaeology.
It's just borrowing if you are British.
Lol.
Oh god. Alrighty. Well,
Alright. I'll open this. Any objections?
no, I totally believe in you. You got this.
Alright, I'll open it.
You see what looks to be a sort of I'm actually gonna throw in your guys' chat.
Sup, bro?
You see this man
You're...
laying in the tomb, fully well, but his eyes gold like the metal.
So like,
Bleeding,
does he look like
almost
he's
like his
decayed, or
eyes
does
are
he look-
crying gold, filled with greed over a kingdom. Oh my,
Sup, bro? How you
the
doing?
land, all of it. I must rule it all. No one else. The scorched barrens will be mine.
Sure, go ahead, have it all.
They speak as if they're laying down in the coffin, saying that I deserve it all.
Sure you do, buddy. Want help with that? You can hire us for a reasonable price.
Don't try and make deals with the dead man. Next thing you know, this is how we get cursed.
He's not dead, he's well alive. Look at him. He even cries.
You want all of it yourself? Show
Yeah,
me.
totally.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I knew it. Oh, thanks.
Oh, Serle, you didn't have to. You're over there. Garyuu,
Oh, I thought I was...
you want, well, actually, you watch your friend get pulled into the coffin.
Oh. Well, is there any... Am I close enough to do anything to stop him from being pulled? Or no?
Uh,
I'm like 25 feet away probably, or like 30 feet.
oh yeah, you
Yeah,
could
30
probably
feet.
make it to him and try and help him.
Okay, I will.
But he literally just starts falling in.
Well, I'll try and sprint to stop him from falling into the endless void of a coffin.
You may.
Is there anything I need to do to potentially try and save him? Any rolls or anything? Or is he just gone by the time I get
This is
there?
the only one I don't have artwork for. I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, the other ones are all...
When I run there to try and catch him, am I too late, or is he called in, or?
Make me make me an athletics check. As you grab your friend. Garyuu, your eyes turn gold, and all you see is riches beyond belief. All of it yours. Enticing, isn't it? Another wisdom saving throw. Friend. See if you snap out of it as your friend pulls you forward or tries to
I hope
pull
you
you
fail
out.
this.
Yes! Serle, you pull your friend away, his eyes still gold and bleeding, and he just starts murmuring whatever kind of words you think you're...
Money.
Money, if you want
Riches,
money, I'm
gold.
gonna take a gold coin out of my pocket and toss it away from the coffin to see if he goes after it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Money,
Instantly.
money.
He's,
I turn into
his
Mr.
eyes...
Crab.
It's almost like his mouth is like foaming at it, and he picks it up and looks at you all with like anger. Get away from me. just
It's my treasure.
just fucking don't.
Right
I'm just
on-
imagining. I'm imagining the scene. Serle picks him up, throws a coin. He just runs after it, and as he's running after it, picks up the coin, turns around, Dagon just decks him.
Yeah, boom, nice.
All right, you
I
can make
turn
your
into
wisdom
Mr.
save.
Krabs.
You can make your wisdom saving throw with advantage and proficiency. So just add a +3 into a situational bonus.
Yeah. +3 advantage.
I feel like I'm gonna end up punching everybody.
Money. I am still Mr. Krabs.
Oh no.
So from what I can see, he has like gold for eyes, or is it just?
Yeah, he's like.
As you, oh wow, that's unfortunate. His eyes are still glazed over with gold. He's like murmuring more about it all. He starts crawling towards one of the urns and starts like trying to open it. More.
No. Dad. Put that down.
Ow.
Alright. Garyuu. Wisdom saving throw once again with advantage. See if you snap out of it this time.
Alright.
+3, that is 19. That will succeed. Garyuu, you're blind for a moment.
Money.
You can't see anything. His eyes are no longer glazed over with gold, but his eyes are still like crying the gold a little bit. It slowly stops, but he seems to cannot be able to see anything at the moment. But he is himself.
You back to your old self again?
You can still hear
the my eyes.
Pharaoh King inside. The land is mine. All of Nidora will spread.
Shut up, you old rancid bag.
I want to grab Garyuu and put him right here next to the wall. Just try to make sure until he situates himself.
I'm kind of like trying to clean my eyes, checking if they're still there. Kind of poke my eye by accident.
Just try to rest for now until your eyesight comes clear.
So I'll search for the scarabs, and I'll immediately cast a minor illusion to have a skittering sound behind them.
My head hurts. Why my head hurts?
You hear a skittering sound behind you.
Told you not to let them get close to you, Garyuu.
Perhaps I was wrong. But it seems you can keep yourselves together pretty well. Try not to let it blind you. Your vision slowly returns.
I'm like following the walls with a hand.
As you're following the walls, eventually your vision returns after blinking a bit more. You wipe your eyes and you see the gold still painted on your face. It's not like real gold. It feels like blood.
What the hell?
Are you feeling better now?
I'm better. What the hell is this, though? Should we close that? He seems to be sleeping.
What do you mean he seems to be sleeping?
Like chilling in there.
I don't want to go near it, I'll be honest with you, because
Alright.
it seems like danger.
Wait a second, let me try something.
What do you were you just throwing your chakram at what?
Like, trying to close the coffin with chakram.
Oh. Okay.
Dagon went there though, so I'll just get my chakram back and be like, well, alright. That also works.
What do I see?
And you look in and you see a Pharaoh King Owl. So seems to be eyes bleeding with gold. Constantly yammering and mummering about its riches and how it will take all of its land. Its land. His land. Not his people's, but his.
Punch the king, it worked on me.
Where you come from, Dagon, it's always for the people. All the people. This is strange. Why would a king be so selfish and greedy? As your empress is more for everyone. Perhaps they're not deserving of their riches that they have. Perhaps one more deserving who would spread its wealth would be better. Or maybe yourself. Maybe you could spread it. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, you hold yourself true, not being drawn by these petty squabbles of wealth.
Alright, time to go back to sleep.
Shuts the coffin.
Back to sleep.
Dealing with this bullshit.
Alright.
Alright.
Dagon, you walk up to the next one.
Yep.
King Yorian of the Tyrant. Do you open his coffin?
Oh, I thought this one was...
Oh, sorry, that's Dallas. My bad. Whoops.
That name sound familiar?
Dallas? A little bit, actually. Make me a history check with advantage. You can use your wisdom for this, if you'd like. Because your people have actually... Yes, here we go. A long time ago, there was actually a war started. A little bit before the Crystal, or like a little bit during the Crystal Wars, there was a sub-war going on in the Metallurgist ice fields against King Dallas, as he had land and things, had like a lot of land space that they wanted for the war, and also had their ley lines were perfect in their areas and would be perfect for their catalysts in making their war weapons and stuff, and like further their technology with their magic. But Dallas didn't want any of that. So a war started where they kept trying to invade his land. They set up floating libraries, bases all around, even destroying some of the cities with shadows. There, you also find that they used their soul sake a lot to even destroy places rather than heal. Many reports of the less than great things they did, but it was because they were facing a person and an army who were all able to use blood magic. Areas of that expertise. Being able to basically they would bring barrels of blood to the battlefield to use as their weapons.
Ugh.
Which is what they fought against. But Dallas wasn't a bad king. He was pretty fair to his people. But no one knows where he went. Him and... It was like his whole existence disappeared. One of his temples to the blood goddess. Several other estates and temples and things completely wiped, gone, replaced. As if trying to erase his existence completely. That wasn't the work of your people. It's the work of another party. You're not sure who, though. You open the coffin?
Well, the other one had talking, so what their I guess greed was. So I guess to figure out what this one's was, I had to open it up. So let's open it up.
Just as he's doing that, I throw him a bardic inspiration.
As this one opens, you see a man who doesn't have golden eyes. Rather than his eyes are blood red. This one was not of greed. Rather, people just gave him things, and he just held on to them. He didn't feel deserving of his lineage, of his bloodline. It was gifted to him by a dragon. All he wanted was to make sure that everyone in his land was free of tyrants and of violence completely. As ironic as that is, as he delved into magic, the blood kind. It wasn't that he used other people's blood. It was his own. His bloodline was the key. It's not that he used other people's blood in those battlefields. It was actually his blood he was donating, his family's blood. As it is powerful and magical. Unlike a different type of blood that makes you shiver in your body, as if it's pulsing alive, opening your eyes as you're somewhere else for a moment, staring at a being made of blood. You snap back.
It just looks like a bloody humanoid form. Sitting
Doesn't
there,
look dead though. Despite there being a death date, this one is not marked as actually dead. This one is marked as unknown or missing. But also isn't marked as greedy. Despite him having many urns around him, they are not labeled to him.
What do the labels or where are the names on the labels?
With the other king, his urns were dedicated to him. These ones are dedicated to the gods. But you also see that the writing is made of chalk. And it's at that moment you notice there is chalk. Pieces of chalk in red, spread in different places around the room. This is magic chalk. Chalk generally used for magic circles, among other things. But you notice it in laying about in different places. Probably for all of you. I may have the clap because my fan. That didn't work. Oh, it worked. Yay.
It's good
I
now.
like how your fans clap on. You just clap and it activates.
No, it's Discord. Discord
No, I
is
know.
noise suppression's dumb
I know.
sometimes.
I was just making a meme. I can wipe my mic and it'll do the same thing.
I have a pop filter and a foam covering over it, and it still picks up the fan.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there anything else around the blade form, or is it just the body?
The body and his crown.
Spot anything interesting, Dagon?
Nothing out of normal. Wherever they are, I hope they rest well. And then shut. Or at least try to.
Alright, you close it. This one didn't seem to drag you in to its greed. But there was not to be there.
I guess to the next one.
Alright. As you open this coffin, you see a box. You see a King Arian now, of the Katerna people.
This guy is old. He died a really long time ago.
He died before the Crystal Wars even started. But it is said that this one's kingdom was completely overturned in a day, as if magic rewound time and deleted his entire city. His kingdom was gone. What remains is now the Wildlands, home of some of the druids. There was no body recovered of King Arian, though. But he is alive. Recently resurrected. He was for the people, but his people were taken from him. And right now, he wants it all back. But he's unsure if it's for himself or his people as he fights and struggles against it.
I assume the body does not speak either.
His clothes and everything are of gold embroidery and of royalty. His eyes bleed gold, but his eyes are not of gold. It seems he has swayed several times in that way, but is fighting to stay back. Is he fit to lead? Should he even be king? Is his wealth his? The urns here are both labeled for him and to some of the gods. Seems he does have personal wealth rather than give it all out to the people. One indecisive. Alright. King Urian, the tyrant. Greed of magic.
Oh, back. Sorry, I was AFK for a second.
All good. Alright, I can keep these people up the whole time, sorry.
Oh, it's time.
This one's greed was magic. All of it. Manipulation of time to gain more. Manipulation of fate to weave his cords right. Stealing other people's circuits so that his are more powerful. Replacing his own organs with those of magical. Cut down by the very people he swore to protect. Swore he'd keep a kingdom for. People he helped create. Or are you taking out a spear?
Just holding it.
Okay.
Pulls a spear out. I am fucking ready for this.
People he let down, massacred, almost killed them all out of paranoia and his own greed, thinking he can have it all, rule it all, and be the most powerful. Try to even outsmart the gods. In the end, his avarice was his own downfall. Whether or not this one was actually struck down or not is a mystery. There was no body at the scene.
Someone soon dead then.
Indeed.
What are the names on his urns?
Hmm?
What are some of the names on his urns?
Oh. Okay. This one's interesting, actually. Some of them are his name, and 3 of them are names you've never heard of. One is to a name Rakond. One is to Navera. And one is to
Marion.
Marion. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It seems he has kin. 3 of them. Why would he care about his kids? One of greed so much, yet it isn't just for himself. Garyuu, you would know who Urian is quite well.
Yeah.
Even just seeing his casket there is enticing.
That's why I'm holding my spear.
His eyes are also gold, but his one eye that looks like a clock does not go gold. His eyes do bleed gold as well. But also, it seems that from an arm that looks to be missing, cut off, it seems to be emanating almost golden magic.
Let's close this one too.
Wisdom saving
Yes.
throw, Cabal.
Yeah, damn it.
Oof.
Ugh.
Looking in, it would be nice to have all those eyes on me in a performance like no other. See them all there. Money he'd make. Fans. Keeping you up. Prideful. You all see him start falling into the coffin.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, not again.
I love Dagon's solution to it, running up to you and just decking you.
That hits.
Okay. Same with Garyuu. D20. Well, your wisdom saving throw plus proficiency plus 3 advantage as you've been.
Okay.
King.
20.
Dagon has a nice bitch slap to
All right.
break us all up.
Cabal, that snaps you back to reality, and you take a step back, face kind of hurting, but you're no longer drawn. Your eyes do have gold tears.
Was I about to fall into that coffin again?
What do you mean again? I mean, you...
I mean, fuck. Was I about to fall into the coffin like a dear Garyuu?
Indeed.
but I stopped you.
Thank
We're
you.
here.
I slammed the coffin shut.
Okay. Coffin is closed.
What a fucking asshole.
Not gonna lie, something a little bit off topic.
Yeah.
When you have your map zoomed out, the bottom king Aurorus kind of looks like Peter Griffin.
Hey guys,
That's
get away
That's
from my
funny.
goal, man. That is really funny. Oh,
um,
There's only one left. I think we know what's gonna happen. Stay in the punching distance and open the coffin, I guess.
Good old punching distance.
excellent.
Dagon.
Must be the lucky contestant here.
Oh,
remember he
did I forget
got
to take
punched.
damage?
He did.
Oh, okay, right.
And I shut it.
Ah, you may not be my king. You do not fault your creed. You close the casket.
We just
Oh, we just got the last one over there now.
Yeah, I guess I can open it.
Do you really want you to
You
open
open
it, though?
this one, and you see a
Sorry,
gnoll. A very strangely muscular gnoll, dressed in similar attire to the owl cat. I think they're Terrakara. This one dressed in less fine. It is more brass rather than gold. This one had no greed at all. Kept zero money to himself. Even lived amongst the people. He'd rather just be their voice until he was assassinated. A
Alright,
coup
buddy, do
by
your
his
thing.
closest fellows, bringing Oros into reign. Though he was buried, there was no body buried. Still, his urns seem to be made out to his name and the gods, but then his names are scratched out, and it seems the names of gods were written below instead. And that's what all of his urns are like.
My man is chill. He don't do the pull-in thing to me, I guess. I'll just close the...
I'll be right back. I'm getting a
Coffin
phone
again.
call.
No problem.
I guess I'll just close the coffin back then.
Alright. You close the coffin.
Alright, that's it, right? This should be the trial, right? Let's get out. Try the door again.
The door is still closed.
Fuck!
Should these ones... Who is more deserving of these gifts?
Alright, buddy, get out.
What?
I open the coffin back up and be like,
Alright.
you wanna come with us?
I was slain by my people. Because of my people. It's I, bro. They are
Sure,
not
if you want revenge.
real. It seems they are ghostly apparitions of their consciences, almost. Saying thoughts and things that they felt.
Ah! Closes the coffin again. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
All the
I don't
urns
get it, I
have
don't get it.
names upon them.
Oh, we have to smash the urns. Okay, let's smash the urns.
Don't smash the urns.
Why?
What if we
Isn't
need to
this
do
lame?
something with them? Can you put all of a fucking shard back into a casket?
Let's grab the urns and put them into the sarcophagi. They want people in there. Let's have them enjoy with urns. Does anybody named Link here? They can smash urns without any consequence. Nobody care if they smash urns.
What I could always what's it called? Step of the Wind.
Yeah.
And then smash and run away.
Yeah, let's do that.
What about we get all of the ones that are not dedicated to their owners? Like the ones, there seem to be a few that seem to be dedicated to the gods.
How many urns are there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 18. That's 12 gods and
6 left over.
6 left over. Pillars? Maybe 6 pillars? Was there more pillars? I don't remember.
There are 18 pillars total, minor and major.
Ah.
But there are also 12 Farseers and 6 sins.
Wasn't there 7
sins, sorry. So that would be 19. That would be off. But yes, you could suspect the pillars, as the pillars were more prominent during these people's reign.
Oh, fuck.
Except for the Pharaoh King. Theirs would be technically dedicated to the Farseers, but someone wrote the pillars instead.
So, all the other urns, they also have pillars' names on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, they just have the pillars' titles. Pillar of War, Pillar of Nurture, Pillar of Primal, stuff like that.
What the fuck? What are we supposed to do with this?
So, which ones were written on these ones? Vicky? Which pillars were written on these ones?
And there's major and minor of each. Pardon?
I was just saying which pillars were written on these ones.
These?
His name would scratch out, and they were put for pillars.
Fate, unity, and knowledge.
Fuck. Sorry.
No, there's no chaos there. It doesn't spell fuck.
Fate, unity, and knowledge.
It does spell fuck. I didn't mean for that one. That was. God damn it.
Can I make a religion check or?
For sure.
Or would... Yeah, no.
Pillars aren't
You
as
do
well
have
known.
a bardic. You want to use it?
That's true.
That's D8, right?
D8, yeah.
Ooh,
13.
13.
Yep. You would recognize these as pillars of, pillar of fate. Usually are preyed upon to those who have gotten their fates ended too soon. Almost a prayer to see if, perhaps in the next life, their fate won't be as unlucky. Unity, as he tried to keep his people as one, as he tried to live among them as well. And knowledge, as he was a very wise king, and didn't try to keep that knowledge to himself. He actually united the lands of the Scorched Barrens for the longest time. But when they, nearing to the end of his reign, they did eventually ask for independence. He accepted, and then the coup happened. Unfortunate. What are you doing with the urns? So, there are 18 urns that you can, I think, here. They are
Let's
movable.
smash him.
Maybe you should see what's inside them first.
Agreed.
That's why we smashed them.
Be cautious.
Everybody knows the only way to look inside the urn is smashing them.
They do have lids.
Pops it open.
Some are filled with gold. Some are filled with strange dust. And the other one is filled with what seems to be food that has gone bad.
Make sure you don't eat this, King.
Can I hold him?
Like, you're not sure how long it's actually been in there. It's just strange either way.
King, give me a hug, buddy.
As my teeth and mouth start watering.
I put a
All that
ration in
blood
your
on him.
mouth.
Yeah.
Here you go, munch on these. So, what do we do? Do we just open them? Do we smash them? I'm gonna try the door again.
I suspect we may need to redistribute them, but...
Okay,
Wait,
who wants what?
actually, I'm gonna give you guys this one. These ones in the middle are dedicated to gods. The extra ones that I put next to the coffins are to that dedicated king or their kin. Because I know you guys were talking about moving them out and seeing what's in them. A lot of the ones that are dedicated to gods are generally just gold and jewelry and other things like that. For Urians, though, one is filled with his eye, Like, just an eyeball. There's just an eyeball in there. It looks like his normal eye. The other one is actually filled with his arm.
Oh my god, I've been back for like 10 minutes. I didn't realize I was muted in Discord.
Oof.
My bank
Oof.
called me real quick, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm back.
No. Welcome back.
I did the same thing, not gonna lie.
The ones to his kids, though, however, have essence of magic. One
I
looks
really
like
don't get it. What am I supposed to do?
If we don't get it in 5 minutes, let's just feed King mayonnaise and see how that works.
I'm gonna start stress eating at this point. Why is there no stress condition? I'll have the burning condition. My brain is burning.
What does the one for Dalius? What did they have in theirs? If they had any?
Vial of blood and gold.
Okay.
Like the other, like one urn is filled with blood and the rest are filled with gold.
It looks like they're all
actually-
already assigned to each other.
Sorry, got one wrong. Urian's urns, one is filled with his eye and his arm. The other one is filled with gold. Sorry, I messed that one up.
Look, I think they're already at the right place. Should we move them at all?
King Ariandel's, one of them is filled with what looks to be fur from one of his tails. And then another one is filled with his scepter. King Arios's are all filled with gold.
Let's empty them and put them back. Like, let's take out everything in them.
Oh.
Put them in a big pile.
Alright.
I would prefer to keep the blood in its container because I have
It's in a vial.
way to pick
It's in a vial. It's a vial of blood. Yeah, let's take out everything. Don't give anything to the kings.
Alright. You put all the urns and all the belongings in the center of the room, leaving the pharaohs and kings with nothing. A much different way of dedicating it all to one, to the gods and to all. Rather than taking it yourselves, you put it all in the middle, as it's better. As you do that, the room flashes, all the urns disappear.
Hog, it worked.
That one was, yes, slight trick of the mind. Why should any of them deserve anything, despite what they've done? As it should be for all anyways. You didn't befall to the greed of this, their riches, and rather it be for all, once again. You all are quite good at this. But I have one last task. I want to see how good you all are. I will allow you moments of rest, moments of sleep, as you all will need it for what is to come when you awaken. The last of my trials.
That sounds scary.
An avatar of mine. As the light flashes and you all appear in the room in the middle. Once again.
I thought someone's touched me again once again.
As the last...
You gave me a wet willy.
as the last and final fire ignites the brazier. Congratulations, mortals, in beating my trials. I hope you have learned your lessons in these things to come, as my trials perhaps are the easiest of them all. My brothers and sisters ahead have different trials for you all. I hope your willpower against the sins serves you well. This area is now a sanctuary for the moment, as once you finish your rest, he will ask if you are finally prepared for your final and last dance.
My man said there's more trials. I don't like that.
It's a combat trial.
I know, but there's more like brothers and sisters, right? So there might be more puzzles. I don't like puzzles.
King's not very smart, so he hasn't
you also gotta realize not all the gods are puzzles and stuff. There's also one of wrath.
Yes, I'll fight Wrath.
Yeah, thank you.
Uh,
I
we
would
get the
like
long rest?
combat too.
yes,
long
the Sin of
range.
Fury and things. Not all of them are required of
Excellent.
puzzles. Some trials are a little different than others. As you
Right,
all...
time for combat.
Garyuu places, Kaval places down the tent, or, makes a dome. Walks in. So you all go and rest in your dome
That's cool.
as your final trial awaits you in your long rest.
Alright, so
I will
Yeah.
try to attune to the talisman during the rest.
The talisman? Oh, would you
Yeah,
like to
from-
learn it with King?
Yeah.
Kidoki.
Do we have to roll something? Do we have to roll something?
Not exactly.
Man, a shield does not fit my fighting style at all. I want it, but I can't use it.
If you have a shield, does it count as unarmed?
You can do unarmed strikes with the shield, yes. Because you don't have to use your shield, you can just kick him or use your tail or bash him with the shield.
Guess it is this. You find Keyforge rank 1. You and King can create as a bonus action a sort of ethereal magical weapon of any kind. So this could be things like a ethereal cestices, ethereal whatever, and you'll start dealing different damage. It won't be bludgeoning, it may be something else based on your subclass. Like for instance, if you're shadows, it would be like necrotic. If you're well, actually, your way of the long death, it's probably going to be necrotic or radiant. King is way of the closed fist, so that one's actually kind of ironic. That one will probably be force or thunder. So yeah, you can make
What
it's
monk would use poison?
what monk would use poison?
Yeah.
That's actually, I think I can actually answer that one.
Drunken, maybe?
I was gonna say maybe Drunken Master. Or the
funny.
Argent Flesh.
Just start making everyone else drunk.
I mean, Ascendant of Dragon, there's like the green dragon.
That's true. That's true. But it's all based on like what subclass. But this is a free. This is like a magic item in a way for monks. So they get like more abilities to hone their body rather than get magical gear. So your character will grow in strength with these. Do it with my other monks as well. And I think you guys got this one for the first one. It's cool. So it won't be physical damage, and it will be... No one can disarm it from you. Well, unless they can break metaphysical objects, they can't disarm it from you.
So what kind of weapon would I have then if it would
Whatever
be
you
force?
want. It
It
can be
just
what...
deal force damage.
Yeah, you literally create it out of your own body energy. So you...
Out of my own ki.
your own
So
key.
whatever your character would probably feel the most comfortable with, it would probably be something like that.
Right sword.
An
It could
anchor.
be
In
a
this case, a knife and
sword,
fork.
could be an anchor, could be
Or a knife and
cestus's,
fork.
boxing
I like
gloves,
that.
a knife and fork.
I like that.
A
It's
chair.
a giant fork.
You could do a
That's
you could do a foldable chair.
A giant fork. It's a trident.
A spoon. I don't know. Let's
No,
have
a
fun
giant
with
spork.
it. A giant spork.
Please, no spoon.
A giant
Please, no.
spork.
A spork.
Giant chopsticks.
Giant chopsticks. But yeah, you can do whatever with it as long as it's a weapon and stuff, and you have wielded
And
it
it has
before
to be
anyway.
a bonus action, right?
Yep, it's a bonus action, but you can also do
Okay.
it before combat because it lasts a minute, so it lasts a while. It's not
A
so
minute
much
in-game time or a minute
in-game time, which is like 10
in-game
rounds.
time? 10 rounds? Okay.
All right, I'm ready for combat. Give us combat, Nikki. It's time.
Well, actually, unfortunately, I actually have to call the session here, as
No.
I actually gotta get packing here soon, and I think GoMasta also has to go get their kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were already asking when you want to pack up and come over.
Yeah, I was gonna say in like a couple hours so I can pack everything because it's gonna take a bit to pack my PC. But I will
let
text
them
them
know.
when
Alright.
I'm ready.
Yeah, be careful packing your PC too, because it sounds like it's already on the fucking fritz with the one.
Yeah, don't make it all staticky and shit.
Of
Yeah.
course. What? Silly. It's almost like I
Next thing
didn't
we know,
build
we're gonna
both
get a
our
message on-
PCs.
We're gonna get a message on Discord. Yeah, Nikki fried her computer.
Alright. Thank you all for joining us for today's session of Ash and Blood. Next session, we'll be fighting an avatar of avarice.
Get out of the way.
And thank you all for the follows and the subscriptions and all that. Thank you so much. And I'll have you all a good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Night.
Oh boy.